Hello. So today I am getting my hair done. My appointment is in like 2 hours. As you can see, my hair is a mess right now, but so I'll just take it down for you so I can show you a before, which I did do a little update in my last video, but I thought I would like officially do a before and after video of my hair. So I will also record after the appointment's done. Put that over there. So this is my hair. It is long. There's a lot of loose hair. As you saw in the last video, like the loose hair has been dreading itself. The reason I have so much loose hair is because for a while I was like really obsessed with separating my dreads. This was probably like 3 years ago that I would just sit there a lot and like go through, and when I felt like the dreads were connected to each other I would like separate them. Only I didn't realize that I was over separating them, and I was actually not separating them, I was pulling hair out of my dreads basically. So it was kind of almost like an obsession, like an anxiety thing, or you know, like how you like pick at your skin or like pick at your pimples or pick at things, like that was what I would do, and it was when I was in college. So I think that it was a little bit related, like I was just really stressed out, so like that I would like sit there and I would like obsessively kind of like pick at my head and like pull apart my hair. So a lot of the loose hair is actually, it's my fault, and it's not, it didn't happen naturally. Like I know some loose hair is bound to come out naturally. My cat wants in. Some loose hair is bound to come out naturally, but not to the extent that mine has, and that's definitely from me like pulling the hairs out. So a lot of people in person like ask me why I have so much like loose hair, and a lot of people who know nothing about dreadlocks, their question is always, so is your hair not dreaded on the top? Which is like hard to answer because, you know, the dreads themselves obviously, like they go to my head, like it does continue, like they think that the loose hair is like that the dread is only dreaded to like here or something, and the rest of it is like just hair, but that's not really how dreadlocks work. Like the long dreads go to my scalp, although you can see that a lot of them are thinner. Let me try it. Are thinner, like they're thicker down here and then they're thinner here, and that's because that's where I pulled out the hair. So that's why the loose hair, when you hold it, like is shorter than the dreads because it literally like ripped out. So that's the reason why my hair is the way it is, and this is at like 3 years of recovery from that. So now the loose hair has dreaded itself a lot, as you can see, all of that, like, but it's still like half the length of the actual dreadlocks because it's like starting over. And I mean, my bangs are still just completely loose hair. They will never dread unless I actually like put them into dreads, and I think it's because they're closest to my face where like your skin is oily and the oils prevent the like dread from happening, because you need to have like drier hair to tangle. Obviously when it's oily it doesn't tangle as easily, and I run my fingers through my hair in my face more often than like the back of my head. because the back of my head is doing pretty well, although it does look frizzy, and that's because they're babies. So see, like, just little babies. And then I have, like, this one was thinning, but then it's thickening back up because I'm leaving it alone. And then I have a lot as well that I'm letting connect to each other so they can form like a thicker base. And even this one has a little baby one inside of it. It's like 3 dreads in one. But a lot of the ones on the top are just the loose hair forming dreads. I'm trying to find like other ones like this, and no, that's an actual dread. That. So that's me like not doing anything but just leaving it alone. And I still do go through after I wash my hair, like after it's dried, and separate the ones that are trying to attach to each other. But it's only, I really limit myself in doing that. So it's usually just like after I wash my hair, like the next day or like 2 days later, I'll go through, because then that's when they're like really trying to connect to each other more, because they're like dried out from the shampoo and the no conditioner. But I don't do it as obsessively as I used to. I've restrained myself. As you can see, I do have like this one. Like this one is two older dreads that, as you can see, are much thicker at the bottom and then get thinner at the top from where I pulled out the hair. And then this is like my new like loose hair that started dreading itself. And I do go through, and the ones that do try and attach to each other that are thin, I let them attach to each other, and I like kind of twist them a little bit together so that they can build a firm, like a better base, and kind of repair that. So there's like that one. This one here is thinner, and so it's getting thicker at the base because I am letting it attach to some loose hair. That's just loose hair that is dreading. Same with that. So that's the state that my hair is in currently. A lot of it, I haven't touched. Let me go to this side. And as you can see, like when I go like this, there is and that's like kind of a dread. There is loose hair like on the base of my neck, and it's also not doing much dreadlock wise. And I think that's also because like it's oilier, like it's closer to my skin where it's oilier, so it's not really doing much. Like this one is also 2 dreads that I just let go, and they've now attached, and the base is getting thicker. So it is repairing itself, but not, like it definitely doesn't look like how most people are used to seeing dreadlocks, like perfectly formed. And yeah, there's just like a lot of loose hair, and it's just like a really long explanation to explain to them why my hair is in the state that it's in. So I wear it up a lot. I don't wear it down. I just don't like explaining. It's like people are very innocent in their questions, like they don't mean any harm by it, and they really are just curious and coming from a place of like lack of knowledge, but they don't understand that like I get the same questions all the time. So it just gets a lot to like reiterate constantly, so I do get tired of explaining it. So I just like tend to just wear my hair up, and that's why I'm going to like this professional lady, so she can actually go through and like tie in the loose hairs. She has done it to my husband. He has his hair dreaded, and I was actually the one that put the dreadlocks in for him about 4 years ago, so his are probably around 4 years old. And he did not over separate them, so his are doing really good. He's only gone to the lady probably like 3 times ever in the past like 4 years, and the last time he went, she actually told him like, you really didn't need to come, your hair's fine. But he's actually really like, he does not like having any loose hair, which he doesn't understand that, I mean, you're gonna get some flyaways, like it's not gonna like, unless you like every day go in with like some product and like, you know, twist all of them together. Like, you can do that every day if you know, some people do, but that's how you get the flyaways, to say like, it's not just gonna like, especially with, it depends on your hair texture and your hair type. His hair, he has like straight hair, so you know, the flyaways are gonna happen more. All things considered though, his dreadlocks look really good. They're very thick, you know, all like consistently all the way through, and she's done a really good job with his hair, and his looks so nice that I'm jealous, that I'm like, I want my hair to look like yours. I want to wear them down and not feel embarrassed and not have to like explain why like the top isn't dreaded, because people just see the top and they think like, oh, the top just isn't dreaded. They don't understand it's actually like all the way through that I have loose hair. It's just that you can't see like the bottom as much as you can see like the top. And anyways, so that is the state of my dreadlocks currently. I have this like really thick one that is actually just like a new one, like is from the loose hair. It's not at all an old dread, and it's actually pretty, it's 2, but it's attached, and it's like pretty long and pretty, like they are, if I did just leave them alone, probably in another year, I think they would look good. But I just don't want to wait that long, especially since I have my maternity shoot coming up, and I want to wear my hair down for it and like not feel embarrassed about my hair. That is my before. Let me do a little, I'm going to back up and show you. Yeah, so that is my before, and I will show you the after when I come back from my appointment, which I'm so excited. It's probably gonna be like 10 o'clock at night because my appointment's at 7:30 p.m. and it takes like a few hours. Anyways, maybe it'll be tomorrow when I update you. Okay, so it is the next day. I was right. We finished around 10:30. So it took like 2 hours to do. 7:30, no, we finished around 9:30, but I got home around like 10. Yeah. I didn't film anything last night because it was dark out, first of all, and it was like thunderstorming and stuff, and my cat was outside. I was like really worried, trying to get him inside. I was going to film her like doing it a little bit here and there, just so you guys could see, but we hit it off really great. She's really cool, and we didn't like shut up the whole time, like we just like non-stop talking, so I felt kind of weird interrupting the conversation to be like, do you mind if I just like film a little bit? Yeah, so I just like let it happen. But anyways, so here's my hair. So my hair is up currently. I had a massage this morning. I will take it down she created a bunch of new dreads, which I'll show you. So yeah, she created like a bunch of new little baby dreads with my loose hair. So that's like what's going on here. And they're super tiny, and they're just gonna get even tinier as they mature. It's kind of weird to have like to have baby dreads. I haven't had baby dreads in so long. Like, look how tiny they are. They barely fit. That's why I'm wearing a headband, because it's hard to tuck them all. They don't like fit into my bun. So those are all, like, that was all just like loose hair. Same with this one. I'm trying to see if there's like any more. Yeah, there is. And I think that's it. Yeah, so that was like all the loose hair that was at the back of my neck that she turned into dreadlocks. So I will take my hair down now. So she said this time around, like, it's not going to look super amazing, obviously, because a lot of them are baby dreads, but that the next time I go see her in probably like a few months, probably give them some time to do their thing, then the next time I go they'll look a lot nicer. My head definitely feels tighter, like I can feel, like even when I go like that, like I can feel that there's dreads. And I haven't worn them down at all today. Like, I put them up last night to have a shower before bed, and I left them up. Today I had a massage, so I wasn't going to put them down. So this is the first time that I'm actually like taking them down since last night. So yeah, that's the back of them. It's so weird, like, to put my hands here, like to go like this, because I'm used to having so much loose hair. So I left my bangs. I asked, they look greasy right now. It's just because she like sprayed product and like, so she could like curl my hair, because my hair is naturally curly. And she, anyways, and then before it dried, I like put it up into a bun. So it's actually just still wet. Yeah, so I did ask her to leave my bangs because I like having hair frame my face. So that's what that's my hair. And then obviously like the little baby dreads, like she didn't blunt any of the tips, so it still does look, yeah, so I still have like those ones that have like the wispy ends. But yeah, it's crazy. And she made a new one here so she could like even out the sides. And yeah, so like when I go like that, it still looks like there's some loose hair, but it's the ends of the dreads, like it's the ends of the dreads that were like forming from my baby hair. She didn't blunt any of the tips, which she asked me if that was okay. She was like, I'm not blunting the tips, are you okay with that? Do you want me to? And I was like, no, it's okay, I don't want you to. But she definitely did go in and like make sure that they were all to the root. Yeah, you can just see the little baby ones sticking out. The product that she put in my hair smells so good. I'm just like smelling it right now. It looks kind of funny, they're like sticking. Like I said, I'm not used to having baby dreads anymore. I'm like looking in the side view thing, I'm sorry. So that's my hair. Yeah, like I said, she didn't blunt the tips, so it still looks a little messy. My hair looks like it's greasy, but it's actually just drying from last night because I threw it up wet, which I know you shouldn't do, but I wanted to have a shower and not wash my hair. Yeah, so, but like, isn't that, like, look, there's no loose hair at the back of my neck. That's crazy. It feels weird. Even like touching my head feels like there's no hair. Like they're all like to my scalp. Yeah, I mean, it took 2 hours, so she like went through every single dread and like made sure they were like, you know, she even separated the ones that like needed to be, but she was like, you did a really good job at keeping these separate. I'm like, that's why I have so much loose hair. I like explained it to her, but anyways, yeah, she was like, for like having 10-year-old dreads and like not doing anything to them except like separating them, these are like really nice. So I was like, thank you. So I do plan just the like not blunted. So I do plan on going back probably in a few months. It takes, like, I'm gonna give the baby ones a few months to like mature a little bit, shrink up. They're probably gonna be like this long by the time they're done. And in probably like 3 or 4 months I'll go back and have her just like go through them again. And she said like the next time that I come they'll look a lot better, like after she's done with them. But the first time is usually, obviously because she creates so many like new ones from the loose hair, you have a lot of like baby dreads that, like, they're just like sticking up. Anyway, yeah, so that's my hair, and yeah, I'm excited. Now I'm gonna feel like a lot more confident wearing them down for my maternity shoot. I'm probably gonna do something like tie them up, like maybe just like so that you don't see the little ones like sticking up. I mean, the ones on the back of my neck kind of blend in, but the ones at the top kind of stick out. So do something about that. But yeah, that is my before and after. I'll show you the back one more time. Look at that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you in my next video.